What you mean you don't know Pana? She's dope. What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? What is poppin' YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl DOPEaxxPANA, and today in this video I'm going to be doing some Burmese curly miracle knots using the feed-in method. And today for this video I teamed up with ISEE Hair. I'm using 4 packs of their 18-inch Burmese curly feather tip crochet hair. This is 100% human hair, and it's actually my favorite curl pattern because I just feel like of all the feather tip crochet hair, it's the most natural looking, and I love my installs when I use this curl pattern. So today, like I said, I am doing miracle knots, but I'm using the feed-in method. I actually hate this method as a braider, and a little bit later into this video I'm going to get into why, but let's get into the look that I'm doing today. I'm going to be doing medium miracle knots, and I'm doing a total of 7 rows, so that's 2 at the nape of the neck and then 5 above the ear. And instead of braiding the base of my client's natural hair and crocheting those pieces in, I'm actually going to be feeding them in as if I were doing knotless. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the difference between doing this method and the original miracle knot method. Now, I have posted a bunch of videos on the original miracle knot method. It started out as a DIY option where you would braid down your natural hair and crochet pieces of the feather tip crochet hair into the braids. It gives a very full boho look, but it's super lightweight, and the most important thing is it's something that you guys can do at home and save your coin. Well, a lot of people have been nervous about the takedown of that style, so since they have discovered that you can actually just braid the pieces in instead of creating all of those tiny knots in your hair. So this method would be, let's just say, like a healthier alternative to creating those actual knots. Well, see, the problem for me with this method is that it's a lot more work than doing the crochet version of this style. And also, I feel like if I have to feed in a bunch of pieces, then I should be charging more for this service because, of course, everybody expects miracle knots to be a lot cheaper than the traditional boho braids. But if I'm doing more work, then the price is going to reflect that. So lately, I've just kind of been feeling like people have been calling everything miracle knots. If you're using the feather tip crochet hair, it's just a miracle knot. But miracle knot, if I'm not creating knots, if I'm not doing a crochet version, then I personally don't consider it miracle knots. I just consider it some form of boho braids or knotless braids or 100% human hair braids. But today we can consider this look like a hybrid style because while I did braid all those pieces in, at the end I did go in and crochet a couple pieces in just to add a little bit of fullness where I saw some lacking. So I guess this would be like a hybrid install. So let's talk a little bit about this Burmese curly hair from ISEE. I have used hair from ISEE Hair before. I know on TikTok they are literally booming that girly. They have like a Burmese curly half wig that is literally viral, so I was really excited to work with this company. One thing that I noticed about their Burmese curly that I really did like is compared to the Burmese curly hair that I've used from other brands, theirs is a lot silkier. Other brands of Burmese curly hair, it definitely gives more of like a coarser texture look to it. I noticed with ISEE Hair you still get that natural curled look, but it's a lot silkier, and so I think that that's actually gonna be easier for my clients to maintain, and it seems as though the curl would last a lot longer as well. So I'm braiding anywhere from 2 to 4 pieces into each braid. My client actually didn't want her miracle knots to be super long, so I'm being mindful about the placement of these pieces to make sure that I'm not putting them down too low on her hair, because obviously if you guys do that then it would add more length to the style. But one thing that I really love about the Burmese curly is it doesn't take as much hair to get a full look. I started to notice as I was building these braids that I didn't need to put as much hair as I was putting, so you can even put like 2 pieces in each braid and still get a super full look. The Burmese curly hair is already like really fluffy, that curl pattern is really defined, so I feel like it doesn't take as much hair, but it still looks so voluminous and so pretty. To secure these braids, I am just creating a knot at the end of each braid, and I always get asked in all of my videos, like, is this not damaging the hair? Is this not cutting the client's natural hair? Guys, this is human hair that's super slippery. It's not like I'm creating a knot with braiding hair. The knot will be secure for the first like maybe week or so, but after that it slowly begins to slip out, and when it comes time to take the knot out, you can honestly just take a comb and pull it right out. This hair is very slippery. It's not like creating like tying something permanent on my client's natural hair, and I do the knot just to make it more secure because it is very common with miracle knots to lose those bottom pieces. Those bottom pieces tend to shed out, so I add the knot for more security, but I'm not like securing the knot with nail glue or anything like that, obviously, because it's very close to my client's natural hair. And I always advise my clients that they should not be cutting out any miracle knot installs. Our goal is to save this hair so that we can reuse it for multiple installs, so you should not be having to cut anything out. If you're interested in seeing a takedown process, on my YouTube page I have a miracle knot takedown short that I have posted, and I show you guys the proper way to take the miracle knots down, because there is a proper way. And I also show you guys how I remove the knot. It's so easy, guys. Literally, I get this question all the time, and it's the easiest thing to do. Now, one thing that I really love about ISEE Hair is, oh my god, there's so much versatility on their website. I'm going to make sure that I link everything in the description section down below. But I love a company that's like a one-stop shop. You guys can go to them for wigs, bundles, bulk human hair. Like, they literally have a little bit of everything, and I love that. Their prices are also super reasonable, which I love, because I ain't gonna lie, y'all, the prices on this feather tip crochet hair has been getting out of hand, and y'all know we all want to try to save a coin, so their prices are definitely reasonable. When I do an install and I'm super excited about it, I just like get really excited to post it, and this was definitely one of those installs. Like, honestly, Kendall is just a baddie, so I was excited about that, and the look just turned out so fire, so I can't wait for you guys to see. So just a couple more tips when installing this hair. Basically what I'm doing is I'm braiding in the string. So the feather tip crochet hair, you guys know, it's like two pieces of human hair connected by a piece of string, and the string is what I'm actually braiding into the braid. Once the string is pretty much done, then I'm gonna pull out that piece of the human hair so that I have pieces coming out throughout the braid, if that makes sense. If you guys need to see a more in-detailed video or description of this, then let me know and I can do it for you guys down below. This is kind of like a tutorial, but not like super detailed. Hopefully it's kind of like a look and learn. You guys can kind of see what I'm doing and just pick it up from there. Now, braiders, it's time for you guys to chime in. I really want to know what you guys think about the miracle knots, and if this method, the feeding in one, is actually quicker for you, or do you prefer to do the crochet knots? I like battle with this because I like this method because obviously it's healthier for my client's hair, but I feel like this method is not quick for me, and if I do it this way, like, I need to be charging regular price. So what's you guys' take on that? I'm just very curious to know. Now, I'm working on my last braid, and the best part about this style is that there really are no finishing touches outside of maybe wetting the hair down and doing your client's edges. I always let my clients know how they can maintain this style. That would just be by using water and a light leave-in conditioner, and stay away from mousse, because mousse tends to make the boho hair sticky and it prevents it from lasting as long. So I tell them only mousse it if you really need to redefine those curls, or add just like a little bit of moisture, but I would definitely say stick to just water, and like I said, a light leave-in conditioner. Now, in this top section, I realize it looks like I'm doing a lot, but I just made sure to add a boho piece on each side of the braid just to add fullness at that crown. And it's just all about being strategic with where you put the pieces in and making sure you're pulling them out on time, and also making sure you have enough pieces to cover your client's natural hair. So these can get a little tricky, but they are fairly easy, guys, and the best part about it is the hair is reusable. It's 100% human hair, so it can be styled, applied heat to it, you can wash it, and it's reusable. You can use it for multiple installs, so you should not be cutting any hair on your takedown. You can wash it and bring it back for a second install. So like I said in the beginning, this is kind of like a hybrid install. I noticed the area in the back was a little thin for me, so I went in and did the traditional miracle knot method and crocheted a couple pieces in. Also, when I turned my client to the front, I noticed that the left side looking at the screen was a little flatter for me, so I'm gonna go in and add a couple pieces in there. And that's the great thing about crochet, is that this is so easy to do. You can add those pieces in wherever you feel like you need them. I always try to count how many pieces I put in the braids, but sometimes, y'all, I just be losing count and just building braids up. So it's not uncommon for like one side to look fuller than the other. So the next thing I did is I went in and I cut layers just to kind of like frame her face a little bit and take a little bit of length off. Like I said, she wanted kind of like a long bob. So I kind of played around with that length just a little bit. But you guys can see how full and fluffy this hair is. I use every single piece of 4 packs. You can definitely get away with using 3 packs if you're strategic about where you are placing that boho hair. But yeah, we were kind of just playing around with it and seeing what length we wanted to do. We kind of were satisfied with where I got it, so I'm gonna go in and do the same exact thing to the opposite side. I then went in the back and again I cut layers. You just want to make sure you add a little bit of shape to it. Obviously you don't have to, but this does kind of customize the install for your client and just make it lay a little bit better so it's not super heavy at the bottom. I then went in with a little bit of mousse and I redefined some of those curls because it's natural when you're crocheting the hair through that sometimes a couple pieces will get tangled in the process. So I just wanted to make sure that I redefine those. And then guys, this here is the finished look. You guys have to let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below. I'm going to use the original audio for my client to reveal. 3, 2, 1. Heck cute.
Yes, this is bomb.
Okay, let me, well, first of all, I need to let you look at it, but this your side?
Yeah.
That's your side. That's T.
This is so cute.
Okay, I want to style it, so let's see. You like a hat? Well, first of all, let me see how it looks in the pony. You don't have to wear the pony. I just like to see it for the video.
Okay. Ooh, this is tea.
Ooh, do you ever wear it too? Ooh,
that'd be cute.
Or is that too kitty?
I mean, I'm a kid too.
Girl, boo. It's grown.
I'm only 18.
Hold on, let me see.
Technically
Ooh, it's cute. Even if you did like a messy
ponytail.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
My
This
elbow's
is cute.
so ashy.
No,
that's
cute.
cute.
This is gonna be cute.
That's
is cute.
That's T right there.
Yeah.
Turn. Mm-hmm. That's a nice full ponytail too. That's cute. Okay, or you want to do half up, half down?
Let's say half up, half down.
I'm sorry, I'm always so ashy. I just want to...
No, this is cute.
Kendall?
No, this is cute.
Bunning it? Okay. Half up, half down?
Yeah.
Okay. You like yours like this way? Like this way or like up?
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
You want the bangs?
No banging.
No.
Or should we keep it?
We'll keep it in and we could always pull it up and just see how it looks. I'm nervous for this. You like it? You like it with some down on the side like this, or no?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I feel like it's gonna be cute.
I do too. I don't know if I'm feeling
The banging. Put to the side.
Maybe one. Or what if we did? No. Maybe do you like one?
One is cute.
This side looks like I took up more. See?
Scalp-friendly is cute.
That's cute. You like that?
Yeah.
This side doesn't look as full, huh? Or is it just me? Are my eyes playing tricks on me?
This side doesn't look as full?
Yeah, like it looks like there's more hair on the other side.
Yeah, but I feel like now, I don't know.
Yeah, now it's not.
How much?
What the heck?
How much are you taking from it?
I don't know.
Maybe just take like.
Maybe just that.
Yeah. I don't know.
Ooh, okay. Now I'm seeing the vision. Okay. Do you like this or?
I think up.
Up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see what it's looking like. Oh yeah, this is about to be my new style. I'm gonna get this
I'm
again.
not offering these no more.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding.
For me.
Ooh, that's cute. Okay, you play with it. It's you. You know, like I want you to feel cute with it. Yeah, that's cute. You like it big, huh?
My hair.
It's like some of this.
It's like no.
Yeah, it looked like it was like in there.
This is cute. Yeah,
okay.
I'm definitely gonna wear this.
That's cute.
Like this.
You like the half up, half down?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's real cute. Let's take a couple photos of that. For you. No, that's
Girl,
hella corny.
bye.
That's hella corny.
That's cute. But your flowers are cute though. They look very alive.
The what? Oh, I
Your
just got
flowers.
those. They just bloomed.
And they're like open.
Yes. Big Pana. Tutorials, lives, reviews, yeah, all that. Big Pana, not the little one. Hey, what you mean? Big box braids on your top, yeah, add it up. Gang finna hit a milli, yeah, add it up. Pana, 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 can you post a vid? I've been really booked and busy, but I got you, sis. Big subs, box braids, and they tug. Dropping gems, tell your friends, yeah, let's run it up. Big likes, drop a comment or we finna fight. Cause why wouldn't you like, comment, and subscribe to my video?